What's up there guys, this is Chris from WebXon, and in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to make this little artwork right here in low poly using Cinema 4D. Also, someone, I don't remember the name, but someone did comment on one of my video asking why do I say a lot of like and like all these pauses, why I do them. That's because I have no idea what I'm gonna say and I don't want to be silent and don't say anything. And yeah, I don't have a script in front of me and I just say stuff as I'm going on. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Okay, so I also want to say that I don't remember exactly how I did it, so I'm just gonna try to improvise. And if I just cannot figure it out, I'm gonna go and check it in my original project file. But for now, let's create a cone. And okay, let's create a cone. Press R on your keyboard and rotate it 180 degrees like that. And make a cylinder. Let's just scale it a bit down like that. Press E on your keyboard, move it up. And press T on your keyboard, scale it. Scale it so it's the same width as the cone. So about like that. Okay. And now we need to scale just a bit more. Okay, now move it up about like let's see. I think it's a little bit too wide, so I'm just gonna scale it down a bit more. Let's see, just a tiny bit. Okay, like that. That's good. And now I'm gonna move it up and scale a bit more. No. Scale a bit more down. Like that. And okay. I think we're good right here. Maybe just a bit more in size. About like that. Okay. No, babe. Just a little bit. Just like that. Okay. That looks good. Now go to cone, set rotation segments to 9 or whatever you like. 9 here. And okay, it doesn't quite match, so I'm just gonna rotate that. Okay, now it does match, that's great. And we just simply press C on your keyboard and C on your keyboard so we make it editable. And let's delete both font tags. Okay, and now it's a little, it is already low poly. Okay, okay, and then go to here and select displacer, move that into cone, go to shading, shader, and select noise. Let's see, double click on the noise, global scale. Let's see, let's maybe increase it by, okay, not that much, like this much. Go back to displacer, object, and let's see. Basically, this sort of creates that not rock, but sort of like look to it. Okay, shading. Maybe let's just decrease that too. So let's say like that. Well, you can you can just play around with it. Because like I said, I'm not gonna. Well, I can't really recreate what I did in the preview, but I'm just gonna try to do my best right there. And I'm gonna take the cylinder and I'm gonna move it above it, and it seems that we have to scale it, so I'm just gonna scale it. Okay, so it sort of fits. And because it's low poly, you really, you don't have to kind of worry about that it has to be perfect. At least I don't really worry about that. If you do, well, then you just pretty much have to work it until it's perfect. But I mean, just you have to do it how you like it. I think this looks good, at least for me. If you don't like it, you can just, redo it. So I'm just gonna rename this bottom ground and this one will be top ground. Okay, and so from here on we're going to be working to create our house, and I can tell you that the house took really long time to make. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create like just a basic house. I'm not gonna recreate what I did there because it kind of took some time. If you want that house, I will include that in the download link, which you can ask me. But for now, I'm just gonna show you like the basic of how I did it. So pretty much just use the cube. Let's move it up, like scale it. Just scale to the size that you want your house to be. Obviously, don't make it like ginormous or anything like that. Just make it look like a normal house that will fit the scenery right here. Let's see. This looks kind of too, I don't know, like maybe this. No, I think it's just a bit more bigger like that. Let's see. Yeah, I would say this looks good for the building itself. Okay, now let's move it down. Well, like, yeah. Just use your creativity, your imagination, how to make a house however you like. And I'm just gonna make my own sort of version of the house I want to make. Okay, let's just control and drag to drag this out. This will be our roof. I'm gonna make it this big, maybe just smaller, like that much. Okay, this much will be okay. Move it down. Let's see, like about that far. Okay, and we can like just increase its size. Let's see. Okay, and okay. Now what we need to do is, let's see, let's try to remember how I did it. Go to top view by pressing F2. Select your roof, and let's see, how did I did it? Did I press the polygon? Other edges. I think I pressed the edges. Okay, press the edges and press press key on your keyboard and just, let's see. Okay, that's not working. Was it this? How did I did it? Oh, make editable it. Press C. Yeah, now it's gonna work. Okay, so edges, and just find the center, about the center of the roof, and just drag it across. Press Shift to make it perfect, and here you go. Okay, now go back to, press F1 to go back to normal view, and simply what you want to do now, select edges, select this, the edge that you created or you just cut, and simply drag it up, and drag it as like how big you want your roof to be. Okay, let's see. I don't want to be, I'm just gonna go with this. That looks, I don't know, it kind of looks a little bit weird, but I'm gonna go with it anyways. Okay, I think I'm just gonna select this side, gonna drag it a little bit more out like that, and see, it's pretty easy to like, I don't know, like work with this and create different things. Okay, like that, and yeah, I decided what I want to do. Control, drag, drag, no, sorry. And I'm gonna scale this down to like this much, move it down, and I'm gonna move it to there. Okay, like about that. Maybe just a bit more, like that much. Let's see, I think I'm gonna drag it this far. Okay, so this is gonna be a different look to the building that But yeah, if you want the building that I had in the preview, you can have it. Just ask me kindly and I will give you the link. Okay, now let's add a cylinder. Okay, so one thing that will come in handy is right click somewhere here, go to customize palettes, and in name filter type axis center and drag that here. And also we need PSR reset. Okay, so that comes in handy. And now drag cylinder into the cube and click on the PSR reset, and that basically brings the cylinder to the object. For example, if I drag the cylinder to here and put it in the cube, press PS reset, and it's back there. So it really comes in handy in these situations. Okay, so I'm just gonna scale this down about like that. Okay, let's see, how does it look? Oops, I'm just press some random keys. My keyboard, my bad. Oops, no. Okay. I think that's a bit too big. Okay, what about this? Okay, that looks good. Alright, so control and just drag. Just gonna place it about in the same position. I think it's about there. Okay, let's say it's about there. It really doesn't matter that much. Okay, I think this moved out of the... Oops, nope, my bad. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna, let's see, rename these porch. I don't know, let's just B for part of porch, and same for this, P porch. Okay, so that we have a little bit more, and this is gonna be roof, and this is gonna be house. Okay, so now our house needs a door, right? Yes. Okay. And let's see. Well, first of all, I'm gonna work with the windows. So let's select cube, zoom out, press T on your keyboard, and just scale it down. Press E, move it up, and resize it. And now you can resize it to the size that you want your windows to be. So let's see. I'm just gonna. I think that doesn't look quite good. How would this look? I pretty much want my doors to be in the middle. So let's see. Control drag. It's about the same position. I think that's not bad. I think I will be able to fit my doors inside there. Okay. So, and just drag this that much in. Okay, and yeah, you have to make the windows, as you can see, the object is bigger, you know, than it should be, and you will see why. So I'm just gonna turn this off. Alt click on these to turn it off. Okay, move it to here. Go here and select bool. And now what you want to do is drag the house inside the bool, and now your window underneath it. If I drag it above it, then this is what happens. So you have to, so basically it cuts everything off except for the outside part. Okay, like the thing that is outside of the house is gonna be there, and the rest is gonna be cut off. So yes, you have to put it like that, and as you can see, it cuts a hole. And now what you want to do is control drag this out of the bool, and for now I'm just gonna name it window 1 and turn it off. Okay, I made it 2, delete that. Okay, and I'm just gonna right click, select children, and let's see, connect objects, no, make editable, select children, and connect objects plus delete. Okay, and now turn on the other window and pretty much do the same thing over again. Okay, drag that in, and here we go. And just don't forget to drag out the window 2. Okay, select children, make editable, select children, and connect object plus delete. Okay, so here we have our house. If you want, you can make windows at this side if you want to, but because I'm gonna make one window at this side, so I'm gonna turn this, I'm gonna rotate it 19 degrees, turn it back on, move it to here. Let's see, okay, I think this window is gonna be a little bit bigger in width, so about like that. And as you can see, it's gonna be, well, you will just see. Okay, so we need another bowl object, move it to here, and let's see, and move that inside bowl, and move this inside bowl. And now you can see it pretty much just cuts. Okay, why I can't move? Okay, I don't know what's going on. Alright, can I move? Why I can't move? Okay, anyways, you can see it cuts through and you can actually see through. So this is a very good and neat way of doing some sort of things. And this really comes in handy. So I'm just duplicate this, turn it off. Select children, press C. Select children and connect object plus delete. It might, if I'm going too fast for you and you can't catch up, then just pause the video or rewind and you can watch that part again. So actually I'm not very worrying about those that can't catch up, because you know on YouTube there is the option to pause the videos. So yes, okay, so this part is done. What do I need now? Let's see. I think I'm not gonna make a door with the window. I'm just gonna make a simple door or something, like just a plain plank or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Okay, what do we need else except for the door? So, oh, we need to work with the windows. Yes, right. Okay, so I'm gonna first of all create another one. So I'm gonna work with, actually I'm gonna delete this one and work with this window, this side for now. Why I can't move? Could somebody please tell me why I can't move around? This is annoying. Alright, anyways, yes, let's see. So I'm gonna do it like that, move it out. Okay, and now I'm just gonna control drag out and increase its width. Actually, I'm just gonna drag and see how wide I make it, and increase the height. So this is basically gonna be the frame for the window, and we're gonna use the same technique to create it. Now I don't remember how I did it. I think yeah, I did it this way. Alright. Okay, and now drag it forward and go to bowl. Go in here. I think how I did it. I think I dragged the frame in first and then the window. Yes, so that's how you make the frame. And now copy the actual window, turn it off for now. Okay, I think the frame, I think it's okay, so I'm just gonna be fine with that. Select children, press C to make it editable, select children again, and connect object plus delete. So that's frame 3. Okay. Now turn back on the window and just scale it down like that. Okay. And now we have our window. So yes. So I'm just gonna drag the window back in. Okay, and now let's move the frame. But the problem I'm having currently is that I don't see, like, how do I even move it? Like, seriously, how do I move it? That's the question that I'm having currently. Oh, so, yeah, because the axes are all the way down there. And axis center, if we click that and press execute, it's gonna put them right in the middle. So that's why it comes in handy, and sometimes when you use the bool tool, it does mess things up. So like in this example right here. So I think this, maybe the frame needs to be a little bit more outwards like that. I would say that looks good. Okay. And now let's move, pretty much I'm just going to be back when I'm done with all of the windows. Okay, so I'm done with the windows, and I'm just going to, so click that, both of the frame and the window, press Alt and G on my keyboard to group them. Where's the other frame? That's frame 3, that's the window. Oh, okay, so do that again. And let's see, let's do that again. Okay, W1, W1, W1. Alright, so that's window. Oops, no. Well, anyways, those will be the windows. So I'm just gonna select all, group, windows. Okay, and now we need doors. So cube. Let's just move it up and scale it down. So just make however big your doors you want to be. That's a little bit too big. Let's see, so to fit I need about something like that, I guess. Yeah, I think that will be good, I would say. Yeah, alright, so, but if you want bigger doors, it really doesn't matter, so I'm just gonna, and as I said, I'm not gonna be making, like an actual, like, place for the doors in the house. I'm just gonna simply scale and make a frame for them, nicely, like that, and just put them on there. Okay. Again, bool, put that in, and here we go, drag that out, turn it off, select children, press C, select children, and connect objects plus delete. Now turn back on the doors, and now let's scale them down and move them inside. That much, alright, and move them to the place you want them to be. So I want them to be there, and now the frame, I'll use the axis. Okay, that's fine. Now let's see, I think I'm gonna go with that, and the doors have to be a little bit more inside, like so. Okay, so that's my version of the house currently. Let's see, what do I need else? I think I need a chimney right now. But that's, well, I'm not actually gonna make it. Okay, I am gonna make a chimney. That's how quickly my thoughts change. So, yeah. And so, the guy that asked me why am I saying like all these and all these pauses, well, this is why. So like, thanks to you, I have actually something to say right now, so I wouldn't be saying but yeah, that's the part where I would say that. But yeah, you saved my sort of, not life, but you saved a topic to talk about. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm just rambling something. Okay, I think that chimney looks kind of too big. Okay, maybe that looks okay. Just increase the size of it. And I'm gonna place my camera in the same position as it was before. So now what I need to do is I'm gonna press C to make it editable, go on to top view, and now press key K, I don't know, again, go to edges, select the edge. So I'm gonna select this far, press shift, okay, and press shift, okay, wait, no, go back, here, move, here, move, and like that. Okay, now go back to this view, select this. Okay, I don't know why I can't really see anything. Did I actually make any lines, or I didn't? Let's try that again. Let's see, that's not what I want it to be. Gonna put it right there. Okay, did it make any line? I think it didn't. Why it didn't? Okay, I don't know if this is an, oh, here we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna make it right here, some random lines. I don't know if this is like the actual official or some like that way to make low poly stuff. I'm just making something as I'm going. So, and right now just bring that in so that there's, okay, what happened there? Okay, here we go. So bring that in, and we have a little nice chimney going on here. Okay, what else could we do? Let's select another cube, bring that in, PS a reset, and let's scale it down. Yeah. Okay, about that big. Okay, maybe not that wide. Just gonna make like some sort of decor at the top, like something like this. I didn't really know what I'm doing actually. Like, I have no idea what I'm trying to make here. Okay, I even don't know why I put that, like, did that top. Oh well, okay. So, and I'm just gonna Alt G, make it a group, and name it chimney. Alright, so what's that? That's the doors. Okay. Doors, good. Yeah, so the house is pretty much done, so I'm just gonna group everything. What am I typing? Porch. Okay, roof, and the general house. Okay. So I'm just gonna Alt G, group, house. Alright. So the house is done. Now we can rotate it and do stuff with it. And right now I'm gonna place in the position that I want it to be. So I want that to be like in about like here. Okay, and it really doesn't matter that it is going over the edge right there, because I'm gonna place my camera like, I don't know, let's say like right here. So I'm gonna place my camera right here is going to be my camera, and right click at Cinema 4D tags, and where is this tag? Was it Cinema? No, it was Cinema 4D tags. Where is the, oh, protection tag. Alright, so that's what I need. That's because, so right now I can't move, I can't move around. So yes, okay. Okay, let's just, there's really no point in rendering this out right now. It looks good, and yes. So now what I need the road. Okay. So let's go into the top view. Let's see, now I need to find, so that's the doors. Alright, so my path, let's go to select this, and I'm gonna draw my path from here. Just draw some sort of path. Okay, like that. That's good, I think. Okay, and now go to Mesh, Spline, and Round. Select your spline, press Ctrl A. Again, go to Round, and let's set the points to like 10 and press Apply. And that sort of rounds everything up. But I'm just gonna test it out without rounding everything up if it doesn't work. Yeah, so F1, go to that, and let's move it up. Okay, it's about like here. And now what we need is cube. I think like most of the things here are created out of cubes currently. Yeah. Okay, so, and this is gonna be pretty much the path. So decide how wide you want your path to be. Let's see, that's a bit too big. I'm gonna go with something like this. Okay, cube segments, let's set that to, I don't know, I'm gonna set it to 90, 90, and 90, okay? And press C on your keyboard, go to spline wrap, move that into the cube, select the spline, and here we have created a nice path. Isn't that wonderful? Alright, but that doesn't quite look good, does it? Now let's go to displacer, move that into the cube, and shading, noise, and that doesn't look good. That looks like almost as a liquid. So I'm gonna, let's see, I'm gonna reduce the strength and the height. Okay, maybe not the height. Let's see, how did I did it? I don't remember. Like, what did I did to make this? Yeah, I don't remember how I made that. Let's see. Noise, let's try global scale 0.1. And let's see, object, density centered. I have like no idea how I did it. Okay, this sort of looks like a path, doesn't it? But it doesn't have that cutoff ending. Yeah, so that's not cool. I don't remember how I did it. Could somebody please tell me? It's like I don't remember. Yeah, 0.1. No, 0.2. Now let's go with 0.6. Okay, well, I don't remember how I did it, so I'm just gonna go with this. Oops, spline wrap. Yeah, oh, we have to move the spline, yes. Okay, so move that down. Just gonna move it back. Okay, so I couldn't figure out how to make that road look a lot better, and this is what I came up with. So pretty much I created just a cube as big as I want to. I didn't make it editable. I pretty much just copy and pasted all of these inside the cube, changed the values in the displacer, height to -7.4 and type to intensity. And the cube is segments in X is 5, Y 1, and Z is 6. And I would say this looks well, not a lot, but it does look better. So now I'm just gonna move it. Let's see if I can get it into the position. I'm just gonna rotate it just a bit like that, and let's see. And move it down. Okay, so that looks sort of like maybe just more down. Oops, no, wrong one. Spline. Okay, so that looks better. That looks sort of like cut off, and that, yeah, it looks better. Alright, so I'm gonna delete that. C, delete that, and here you go. If you delete the phone tag, this is what happens. And that gives you that little poly look right there. Well, if you don't like that, you can, you know, keep the phone and everything, but I'm gonna go with that poly look right there. Okay, so next, what we need is, I'm gonna name this, I'm gonna group this road. Okay, and now what we need is we need to have trees, I think, or rocks. Let's see which ones. I'm gonna go with rocks for now. So select sphere, move it up, press T on your keyboard, scale it down. So let's say this is how big is the rock gonna be? Maybe just a little bit smaller, like that. Okay, now maybe just a bit more, like that. Alright, so, and now what we need is we need to reduce the segments. So let's say about 9, and uncheck render perfect. And now if I press C on my keyboard, and if I render right now, no, here's the thing. If you have like segments to 9, and you can see it doesn't look round anymore, and if you render, it still does render out perfectly round, and that's because of this render perfect right here. And if I render right now, it doesn't render it out perfect. So yes, C to make it editable, delete the phone tag, and here we go. So now what we need to do is we need to make it look like a rock. Okay, something like that. And now go to displacer, move it in, shading, noise, global scale 0.1. Okay, now object intensity, let's see. I'm gonna go with something like that. No, intensity centered. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go with that. If I scale, you see it changes its shapes and stuff like that, so that's good. Okay, I'm gonna stick with this, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rotate it. Because where is the camera? The camera is right there, so I'm gonna rotate it like that, and I'm gonna move it to, let's say, about there somewhere. Okay, something like that, and just move it around, place it wherever you like. I'm gonna scale this down. Okay, so scale, I want to make a small rock, like maybe like that, because you know rocks are in different sizes and different shapes. Okay, something like that. I'm just gonna move it So let's say I'm gonna try to place them in the same places that the preview. Okay, something like this. Just to give you the idea, pretty much. So something like that. What else could we do? Let's see if we render this. Oops, no. Render this out. That looks okay. Well, I also placed a few rocks here, but I'm not gonna do that because, you know, just to give you the idea of how this works. So yes, and from this same way you can make clouds. So this might as well just be a cloud. And we can also go to polygon reduction, move that in, and let's just say to something like this, and just increase. And here we have a cloud right there. I'm gonna actually use polygon reduction on rock right here, so that it has this, you know, different kind of look to it. Maybe just a little less. Okay, something like that. That looks okay. So yeah, here I'm gonna have one cloud in the sky. Really, it's gonna be a bright day, really great day. Okay, maybe just increase its size because it's kind of too small for cloud. Okay, polygon reduction. Oops, wrong one. Polygon reduction. Let's put that. Yeah, so that's the actual size of it. Okay, there is going to be one giant cloud. Polygon reduction, maybe just increase a bit. Okay, so something like that. So yeah, so now we need to work on the trees. Okay, so click on sphere, move it up, press T, scale it down to about this size. Now go and let's set segments to 9, uncheck render, press C, delete Phong, and now press T to make it, let's see, does it, okay, that's not, I'm gonna make it this big. That looks about okay. Now we need twist, move that in, fit to parent, and just twist it. I'm gonna twist it that far. Next we need polygon reduction, move it in, and just lower the percentage to about something like this. So here we have a tree top, and move it up. Next we need cylinder, drop it into the sphere and press BSR reset, move it out. Next we need scale it so it would fit the tree. So I'm gonna go with something like this. I think that looks good. And rotation segments, I'm gonna decrease that to, let's say, okay, let's go with a 9. Actually, no, I'm gonna go back to 36 and 36. Next I need is, where was it? Oh, bulge. Move that into cylinder, fit, and just bulge it to inside. So about like that. Okay, so there we have a tree. Now I'm gonna, oops. Okay, I'm gonna make a group, tree, So yes, that looks good as a tree. Gonna move it here, and now I'm gonna drag it out, move one here. I think one was here in my preview. And what I also did to it, I think I added a bend to the treetop. I think I did that, so that way it looks kind of different. Like that, so that they do not look all the same. Okay. So yeah. So that's good, and now we need to make the colors. Okay, so first I'm gonna work with the house. I'm just gonna put some random colors in. Let's see, what sort of color I had, I don't know. I'm gonna go with, like light blue for an example. Put that onto the house. Next we need windows, transparency. I'm gonna make them a little bit like bluish, a little blue tint to them, and a little reflection, like that much. Put them onto the windows. Okay, now we need the frame of the windows and the door. Color 100% white. And a little bit of luminance, just drag that off. Okay. Because sometimes Cinema 4D does not render white as white. It does render it like a little bit more of a gray color. And I think I'm gonna make the doors like red, dark red or something like that. Okay, oops, my bad. Okay, something like this. Yeah, I forgot the door knob, but that's alright. And for the I don't know what sort of color should the porch be. Maybe like something, I don't know, like this. Let's see, that, I don't know, that looks kind of okay, I guess. Just gonna make it like that, okay. And that I'm gonna make those, make a little darker. That, and the roof will be let's see, how does green look on this? Like dark green. That will be white and red. How does it look? It looks the roof kind of looks bad, I would say. Okay, what sort of else color could I go with? Maybe with the yellow. I don't know really. What color should I try? Maybe orange. This looks cool, I guess. I don't know. Okay, next we need the trees. Gonna go with that. Okay, oops. Now for the color of the tree top. Okay. Now for the ground. Yeah, it looks like I'm kind of rushing through this because this is like the last thing to do here. No, I think I need to go with a gradient. Vertical. Let's see. Something like this. To like, I don't know, like this. How will that look? And now the road path will be gray. Okay. The rocks will be pretty much the same. And the sky I will make it like bluish. Okay, and add a little bit of luminance to them. Okay, how does this look? I would say it doesn't look that bad, does it? Looks kind of okay, but we need the... What do we need? Oh, we need a light. Yeah, with the light there was slight problems, because... Yeah, I really couldn't figure out what sort of light to use. I remember the positions of it. I don't remember where were the lights. I think it was somewhat like this. Was it? Maybe? I don't know. I'll drag that down, because this all is black. To brighten this up. None. Well, that doesn't look that bad. I think it was more of a above it. Like, let's see, is it above it? Well, I know how to make it above it. I'm gonna make it in top ground. PSR reset. Just drag it up. Let's see, maybe just a little bit more forward. Or more backwards. To here. Okay, no. Okay, I think it was something like this. And now for the background that I use is a simple plane, and I set the segments I think to like 100 or something, I don't remember. Something like that, and I just increased its size. Well, I rotated it 90 degrees. Here's my camera, and just moved it into the position that I need. So I need it in about like this position, E, and simply made it bigger to here. Alright, and now go to displacer, put that in, shading, noise, and I'm gonna delete the font tag. Now I'm gonna set this to like, I don't know, like 20 and 20. Okay, maybe 25 and 25. Okay, displacer, something like that. Object, just make it more wavy, like that. Okay, how does it look? It looks okay, I would say. And now for the background, color, gradient, vertical. Now let's see, I don't know really, like what sort of color to use. I'm gonna go with something like this, to something here like, And now like this, and here will be like yellow or something. Okay, let's see how does that look. It looks I don't know if that's okay. Let's see. No. Although it could look okay. Let's see. It doesn't look that bad, but I need more of the and less of the. Okay, something like that. Yeah, that looks okay, although the yellow is too bright. So I'm gonna move that back. I'm gonna move the. I think I need more of a darker color, like this, and not so bright blue. Like maybe let's go with like something like that. Yeah, that looks okay. So here we go. That's pretty much the basic way of creating low poly I don't know, like low poly art, the way that I did in the preview, although the road doesn't quite look like mine, and to be honest I don't remember how I made it, but if you want to, just ask me and I'll send you the download link for my low poly artwork that I have in the preview. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I think it took quite a long time to make it, and I feel kind of tired and I want to go to sleep because it is 2 a.m. How great is that? Yes, so I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you hit that like button, please subscribe to me, and if you have any questions or suggestions or just want to have a nice little chat, you can comment down below, or chat with me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.